A mere 3 years after the demise of Freddy, we got Wes Craven's New Nightmare, a meta entry within the franchise and something that really changed the landscape, I would say, and it adds to that idea that 90s horror was really unsure of what it was doing in that playground, and before Scream really landed and solidified what horror was going to be for the next few years, Wes Craven went back to something he created and changed it about, creating something really different. And I kind of like this one. I don't think it's a complete success, but I think it's something that's really interesting to look at. Reality and fiction blur in Wes Craven's New Nightmare, a bold meta reinvention of the Nightmare in Elm Street series.
It's been giving me Freddy nightmares.
Wait a second. Now let me get this straight. You're having nightmares about Freddy? As in me?
Heather Langenkamp, the actress that played Nancy, begins experiencing strange occurrences, reminiscent of the films that made her famous, and her son becomes haunted by the idea of Freddy. Heather discovers a dark, ancient evil has taken Freddy's form, breaking through the boundaries of cinema to invade the real world. And as the film opens up, we get to see a nice opening of a film being made. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. We get to see a mechanical claw. We get to see the actor kind of hamming it up in the effects. Wes Craven is directing this one, it seems, and it's kind of art imitating life, imitating art. Before Scream, self-referential horror and that becoming a trend, Craven explored what would happen if fictional events leaked into reality.
Wes, how can we stop him?
I think the only way to stop him is to make another movie.
We get Heather Langenkamp, we get John Saxon, we get Robert Englund, we get Wes Craven, all playing themselves, all talking about the possibility of having another Nightmare in Elm Street film. It's the price of creation. Freddy becomes the embodiment of dark power because of the belief within the character, because of the support of the character, because of the fandom that's there. I really like the idea of the pressures that's put amongst people that make these movies. They're not huge movie stars. They are working actors who are thrust into the limelight by ravenous fans who really build up them and make things just a little bit difficult.
Let's say hello to Robert Englund.
The transition from, say, typical horror into something new, this is definitely the film that really kind of tried to do that. It's post-80s slasher, it's self-aware, it's a horror revival, it's doing something that's very different than anything we've seen before. Having Wes Craven return to the series yet again is just terrific. He reinvigorates Freddy for me, bringing back the horrifying, disturbing nature of the character. He's sophisticated, he's haunting, he is terrifying. He's not having these quirky one-liners. He feels that he is there to kill, and that really adds a lot of weight to that character.
Dylan, what's wrong? Dylan, stop it. You're scaring me. Dylan.
The look of Freddy in this one is really twisted. It is humanoid, but not at the same time. There is a dark demon masquerading as a human. It's evil, it's haunting, it's scarred. It is terrifying. I love it. It's a darker, demonic figure type of Freddy, unlike the one that we've really seen before. And I think that really stands out. Opening up when the mechanical glove is great. I think Heather's descent into madness is pretty terrific, maybe a precursor for something like The Babadook. There's a moment with her son, which is just horrifying as a parent, where he is on top of a climbing frame or when he's at the freeway. That just, as, like I said, parent, really puts the fear into you. Freddy's demonic appearance at the end is just horrifying. He really is terrifying at that moment. the meta ending of it all is just really kind of twisted and different and brilliant and ahead of its time. And that is A New Nightmare for me. Now, I don't think it entirely works. It's a little bit finding its feet within this narrative story. I like the idea that they've taken a character, they're putting it into the real world. We're having characters playing exaggerated versions of themselves, which are really fun. I think you get to see Robert Englund really having a great deal of fun within this, playing himself and the Freddy character, or himself playing Freddy within it, which is terrific. I think Heather Langenkamp gets a lot to do here and is really carrying the film, and it really adds a lot of emotional weight to this one, which I think has been missing from the last couple of films. And you even get John Saxon turning up as her pseudo father, kind of giving her advice and just talking to her, which was a great addition. I probably admire New Nightmare more than I love it. I think it's an entertaining film, and like I said, I don't think it entirely works, but I really admire the effort behind it to try something new, to really try and achieve something that hadn't been done before. It's more than just a sequel. It's a kind of masterfully meditation on storytelling, fear and the power of myth. Craven transforms Freddy from a pop icon back into a primordial terror force, crafting one of the most intelligent horror films of the 90s, which admittedly isn't particularly hard, but the 4K release here restores atmosphere and precision, offering a way to visit this dark, self-reflective masterpiece. I think they really kind of nail the presentation. The grain is there as well, especially during the transitions between reality and film, which I think is done really well, and it's just kind of subtle within the film. And of course the sound mix, the Dolby Atmos and the remastered 5.1 is just fantastic. It's a nice way to kind of finish the franchise, you know, especially after part 6, which just didn't land particularly well. And it does make me wonder, why was this the end point for such a character that was renowned, that was loved, that people had seen a lot of, 7 movies in 10 years. Why did we just stop? Why was there no more? Why was all we got was the Freddy versus Jason movie, which I do kind of like, and then the remake, which I saw in the cinema and have never revisited. I didn't like that at all. Should I revisit it? Is it worth doing? You can let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to know your thoughts on New Nightmare. Did you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle? Did you think it was very different? Was it one that you hated and have grown to appreciate, or the other way about? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com, always in which you can support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.